yeah, switch to the
Oh,
switch
shit.
thing. Let's go. We're gonna go. It's time.
Oh, shit.
There we go. We're fucking rolling. We got
Momenta's
Elderbug.
in chat.
It's time.
It's time,
Hi,
baby.
Manta. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Alice.
I'm so excited.
Let's fucking go.
I love Hollow and War. I love
I love
Hollow
this.
War. I need to turn off ads.
All right, ads and whatnot.
I need to turn off ads.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
session
boy.
0 for the Rian.
Yes. Hello, people in chat. This is my session 0 for this game.
Yes, the other 3 will not be streamed.
Yeah, especially mine.
Especially yours. Ah!
Wow.
I am excited.
I want to personally thank Rian for being in GMT so I could catch this.
Hold on, I am getting a call. I will be right back.
Yep.
Wait.
Huh?
Oh.
Yes?
Okay, no, you're not deafening. I was like, wait a minute. That's our ticket to stream.
Yeah.
Also remember to mute on OBS because otherwise
I
stream
should
will hear
remember
you
that.
shuffling around and such. Okay. Rian, are you excited?
I'm very excited. Are you excited, Whoopz?
I'm so excited. I'm excited for you to be the tutorial baby.
I'm the tutorial guy. Let's fucking go.
You're the tutorial baby. Also, hi Nat the cute bat. Hello for the first time chatter. Hello. Hi, I joined now for the first time
yeah.
chat. And JosieCon holder, hi, and I appreciate you being here. Hollow War.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
I am gonna go insane.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I will say, Rian, I'm going to be using basically every combat you're in to do a live demonstration of the mechanics of Sentiment, the system we're playing in.
This works fine because this is actually the first proper Sentiment game I've played, so I'll probably need that as well.
Great! Great! Awesome! Outstanding! Amazing! Fucking like it's the Sonic colors.
Yeah. Alright, hold on,
Meow.
I need to find that doc you sent me that has Moly's character sheet.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
I had it up earlier and then I closed the fucking window like an idiot.
I always have goobers just on my phone.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I actually need to pull up some notes I have for the opening monologue for this campaign. I'm so excited, guys.
I am so vibing. We love Green Path, baby.
We love Green Path.
Okay, I'm looking. Oh yeah, this is images. I need to go to my notes.
I'm so normal right now.
Samsung Notes. Yeah, I'll out myself. I've got an Android. You know it, baby.
I also got an Android.
Alright. I'm also going to use this game as reference for when I start running my Sentiment game in a few weeks. Good.
Yeah, do
As
that.
you should.
Yippee!
Yep. Yippee! The most important part about a sentiment game is to just have fun with mechanics.
Dude,
Just fuck with it.
dude, dude, it's so fun. As much as I make jokes about fucking when we're playing different sentiment games with other people, when people like make fun of the wording of a mechanic and exploit it for purposes, it's like it's peak whenever you do it and you utilize the wording. Also, remember to unmute on OBS. I don't remember if you did that.
I did that. Don't worry. I know.
I'm proud of you. Listen. It's a fair concern to have, right?
All I'm looking at is the fucking little mic go up and down, up and down. I can see it.
Okay. Oh man, this is gonna be fun.
Oh
It's gonna
boy.
be fun.
Big stretch. Everyone in
I'm
chat,
thinking-
do a big stretch.
Oh yeah, chat. Remember to stretch. Remember to drink water. We are all drinking water and such. Also, please do not do channel points redeem. You won't get anything out of it if we're in the middle of session.
I'm not paying attention.
You're able to disable redeems, right?
I am, but I don't feel like it. So. Plus, after the stream, I'll just go and I'll hit reject and refund all.
My package finally got here.
Okay,
So happy.
you made like a Google Doc of Moly's kit, right?
I can send it to you. I can send it to you.
Thanks, because I found the Discord messages, but not the
Silly
doc.
snail boy.
I will send you your silly little kit. There is one part of your
Thank you
kit
very
that we've
much.
both agreed on that is not on there, which is very funny, but it'll just happen when it happens.
It'll
what it
happen
is.
when it happens.
Jevin's in chat. Let's go, baby.
Awesome. Yeah, because we started early enough that it's, Jevons can make it. Also, Alice, is it cool if I work out while stream is happening? Yeah, obviously.
You could be robbing a bank while stream is happening. Just do what you want.
Don't
Yeah,
do that.
Dude,
Disclaimer, don't rob a bank.
If you're in chat while you're robbing a bank, at least you're in chat,
Don't-
Like,
Don't rob a bank now. Now the authorities will know. Rob it later.
please rob it later.
We encourage many fantastic ideas here on the Whoopz Real Twitch channel, like robbing banks while watching a stream.
Yeah, I'm working out to rob a bank later. That is different.
Perfect. Do an arms day. Make sure you know how to crack a vault open.
Make sure you know how to use your arms.
Yeah, like you gotta get those arms ready to do the spin dial.
Lo-fi tabletop RPG streams to rob banks too.
Oh hell yeah!
And a fuck you, Baltimore from Manta.
Thank God.
We love
Okay.
fungal wastes.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we ready? Do you guys think you're ready to get started?
Oh, yep. Yep.
Okay, then move us back to the Roll20.
I will do just that. Everyone forgive me, it's because there we go. Now we're centered. Now we're good.
Everything good?
Yep.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
Let me connect my tablet so I can do shitty doodles. Yeah, go ahead and do that while we are getting ready to start. Make sure to turn off the Hollow Knight music, by the way.
Oh right, I forgot to do that. Hold on.
Yep.
Everyone bear with me.
After you do that, I'll start playing music of my own.
Okay, it's done.
Great.
I'm on my yippee-yay shit right now.
Actually, this one's really, really sad. I can just play like, sure, go back to Fungal Wastes.
Do the wastes with you.
But
To the
now I am
wastes.
controlling the music, so it is great.
Hey, mine was
Alright.
fine.
All right. Give it a deep breath in. Everybody breathe in.
Make sure to breathe.
And everybody breathe out. We're gonna start now.
Okay.
This beginning of the story is about a small snail shaman named Moly. But first, a small preamble. I would love to read you a written account of one specific bug to give the audience a bit of context to the world. Quirrell's Log, number 7, Sentience. Scattered throughout the linking chains and broken bonds of history, there lie whispers of what began Hallownest. What, or perhaps even who, began this civilization we stand in to this very day. Bits of folklore scattered around a campfire, told from one generation to the other, each branch of family creating a new divergence in the story. I began this journal of sorts to attempt to catalog some of my own personal research that I've had the pleasure of undertaking while under the purview of Monument, as well as to make a written record of what has been happening in my time. So as I realize now how important these texts can be for historians such as myself. Now, why the sudden interest in such preservative actions, you ask? Well, the research I mentioned has been going poorly, to say the least, entirely due to a lack of written accounts throughout history. I sought out at the beginning of my research one answer to one question alone. What brought our civilization sentience? I found nothing. Absolutely nothing. More research clearly must be done. But it's nothing the texts and logs here could give me. I believe my time at Monument's archives are over. Moly!
Yes.
It's finally time! After all those years of training, you stand in the front of a horde of enemies, staff at the ready, groups of civilians hiding behind you for safety. You raise your staff. What do?
Oh shit. First thing I would like to ask if I can have legs.
Yes!
Not a sentiment game without asking for legs.
I will edit. I will give you legs.
Don't ask for legs. Right. Okay, so
You now have legs.
fantastic. Moly, wielding his staff, holds it in front of him, like, he's holding it awkwardly. He clearly doesn't really know how to hold a staff properly, especially not one that's that's taller than he is. But he's holding it with so much confidence, like a wand, that it still comes across that he knows what he's doing. He points it directly at the Vengefly King standing in front of him, takes a small step backwards, turns around to the other snails behind him for a second to flash a confident look, and then attempts to just blast the Vengefly with anything.
All right,
And
yeah.
blast
You
soul.
you channel your soul into the ends of your staff. You point it at the Vengefly in front of you. Energy gathering at the end of your staff, and then you wake up. Moly!
What?
Why are you still asleep, Moly? Today is your trial. You're supposed to be at the Soul Sanctum, and I don't have a watch. Like, sometime. Well,
He like he scrambles up awkwardly. Was he sitting on the floor?
no, y'all literally are so small that y'all sleep in the cabinets that y'all have in y'all's house. They have like a pillow and blankets in there.
Oh, fantastic. Moly pretty much like rolls out of the cabinet. His like pillow trails behind him. He grabs onto the side of this here and just like he's clearly still a little tired, but he is standing up as proudly as he can. Wait, okay, I'm up.
Yeah, I can obviously see that.
Oh, okay, well you're not up either. When'd you wake up?
I'm sorry. Listen, let's calm it down. You gotta get to the Soul Sanctum, and I didn't want you to be late, and I might have raised my voice at you, and I'm sorry. I love you.
I love you too, Grandma.
Yeah, I know. Get out of there. I'm just sitting here reading. Just get out there. Go.
Okay. He like sort of awkwardly shuffles back and forth, like he can't tell if he wants to go for like a hug, a high five, or just leave, and just sort of like ends up waving sort of awkwardly.
Your grandma grabs you and just starts noogieing your shell.
Hey, nope.
Get the hell out of our house!
You dragged me over. Okay. Goodbye. He like slams the door behind him and then briefly opens it again to wave and then leaves.
You slam the door behind you and a little bit of your cowl gets caught in it. Fucking your grandmother in the house alone just... That kid's got a hell of an attitude. Nothing like me. Obviously.
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 And so you step out into... your house. You have been living here for as long as you can remember in this little collection of insects, right in between the paths leading between the swarm and the soul cluster. You have been with your grandmother as long as you can remember. You have basically like a 5-10 minute walk to the soul cluster, but you realize that, like, wait a second, based on what you can tell, you've got like an hour essentially. But then again, a 5 or 10 minute walk in the swarm can take around 30 minutes if you get unlucky and have a bunch of people trying to sell you something.
Moly scoffs at that thought a little. Clearly, he's too smart to ever be scammed like that.
Of course.
Of course.
This group of neighbors who have been chatting about what kind of work needs to be done around this little settlement kind of waves over to you. They just, oh hey Moly.
Oh, hey.
You can tell, like, they're all just like doing that because you walked out like in the middle of their conversation where they happened to be walking over at you.
Yeah. Morning. He doesn't really like wave or anything, he just kind of stands there.
yeah. Literally the standing emoji while they're just like, they go back to their conversation.
Just the standing man emoji.
Yeah. And then you hear a
Right.
as a small man over here has just fallen down the stairs.
Oh, shit, okay. Hey, hi. Hello.
As you like approach to lend a helping hand to this little one, he fucking 1 second. Got this one. He fucking leaps to his feet and strikes a like a karate stance almost with his little itty bitty arms, and he goes, oh, hello, you seem to have caught me.
Hey, cool. I'm trying to help you, man.
Oh, no, that was simply my fighting reflexes. Yes, I am I'm supposed to be a bit of a warrior. You see, sitting on the ground next to him, something you failed to notice before. He has a nail, which is something that, like, usually people don't really carry around the swarm. Usually they'll, like, store them in their houses or wait for, times that they need to carry a weapon on them, but he's just kind of carrying it. Like, he's got that thing on him, and it's notably much bigger than somebody his size should be holding.
Moly, he's not gonna ask about it. He picks up the nail to look at it himself.
Oh, would you mind? That's mine.
Oh yeah, right. He hands it back, but like not before taking a few seconds to just sort of look at it. What do you got one of those for?
Well, I'm supposed to be a sort of warrior. I've been training for quite a while. Do you know of Oro? You know, Nailmaster Oro.
Oro.
He's one of the members of the council. I'm sure you would know.
Oh yeah, yeah. Grandma talks about that sort of stuff all the time.
Ah, yes. Well, I actually happen to be a personal pupil of him, even if all he does is stare at me and occasionally grunt when I do something wrong.
Right.
You can tell.
Right.
He is just as bad at this as you.
No. Don't say that. Don't say that. Clearly, Moly knows exactly what he's doing.
Of course.
He sort of like awkwardly claps this guy on the shoulder and like as if he has any more experience to speak of, as if he hasn't had that exact awkward grunt experience with his grandmother 40 times in the past week. You'll get there someday, buddy. You'll get there.
You know, I appreciate it, but I do believe that you're right. I think I will. But speaking of which, I actually do have to get to training, so you have a lovely day. And he runs off in a direction that is further into the swarm. You, on the other hand, will be heading over around over this way, underneath this cliffside, which is where there's a shadow there.
Yes.
And you will be finding a ladder that leads you up that cliffside, and then you'll have to head over to the elevators towards the soul cluster.
Yes. He looks at the stairs one more time before he starts heading off and just sort of like scoffs to himself a little bit. What a loser.
Yeah. As you begin walking over this way, these two, who had finally started moving this cart, you kind of walk into their path, and they, oh, dang it! Sorry, Moly.
Yep, yeah, hi. He's he's doing the awkward shuffle. You know the awkward shuffle when you can't decide if you should go or not while crossing a road.
He gives you a wavy hand to keep moving.
Okay, hi, shuffles off quickly.
Over here, you are, greeted by a group of people that you actually do recognize one of them, notably, this man. This man, I had his name written down somewhere. Where is it? Oh, yeah, I forgot. I named him Farquaad.
You named him Farquaad?
I named him Farquaad. That is Farquaad, head of the Stags. One of the members of the council, actually. It's a pretty big deal that he came all the way out here to this settlement, considering how far away the head of, the swarm is. And you have to assume this is, what, an apprentice of his? The Farquaad kind of gestures to you, Sagittarius, and he says, "I'm going to hand the people their package."
I guess I will.
Let me give you legs.
Eternal experience of asking for legs.
Love waiting for legs. I don't have enough of them. I need more.
All right, I have given you legs.
Have leg. Says,
you hand them their package?
He walks up, slips, like, one of his back legs, reaches back onto his little pack, and pulls out a little package. Well, little in the sense of him holding it. It's probably rather big for these guys.
Of course. for reference, Cats, would you mind giving a description of the size of Sagittarius?
Sagittarius is about like half the size of a regular stag beetle. He got relegated to pack mule duties due to not being able to carry tons of equipment in one go. So he's more of a mailman than a train.
Yeah, Sagittarius, for reference, this is not one of your days on the job. This is where you essentially have a supervisor over your neck. You've had it happen like once or twice before, but it never has it been Farquaad himself.
I know how to deliver packages.
Yeah,
I don't
believe
need an extra pair of eyes observing me.
believe me, I believe you. Notably, the man over here kind of waves at you, Moly. Oh, hey, Moly. Ain't your trial today?
Oh, yep. Grandma woke me up early.
Figures. Yeah, she's been talking a lot about it. Good luck on that. Heard the opponent this time is, rough.
He like, very clearly gets a little bit nervous about that. He had been, like, previously watching this interaction sort of, like, slowly shuffling along. He knows he has time and he's, like, curious enough, but he doesn't want it to look like he's eavesdropping, even though it very clearly does. So, he sort of tries to go back to that sort of, like, casual look, but Moly is an extremely bad actor, so he stands here looking as nervous as he possibly could and goes, I have it handled. I have it handled. I'll win.
Appears he has a similar temperament to yours, Sagittarius.
Looks over at Moly. I don't see the resemblance.
Yeah, no, what are you talking about?
You both have a can-do attitude. You feel like he said that in quotes. But you don't pick up on it. You're Moly.
Yeah, no, he's Moly. He hears that, and he takes it as literally as he thinks everyone else takes his acting.
Little guy. Best be on your way, little one.
Yeah. Yes, yeah, bye, sir, Mr. Stag. He like does his little awkward like waving while walking again.
Before you get too far away, Sagittarius waves at you and just says, "Tell your grandma her package is delayed."
She won't care. She won't notice. She's fine.
Amazing.
And off we go.
And off we go.
Listen, he has time, but he doesn't have time to go back to his house, okay?
He sure doesn't. Alright.
Cut to Sagittarius delivering the package and immediately gets chewed out by the grandma.
Yeah.
She is going to kill you. I am so sorry.
She won't care. Bro is a liar. Alright, alright. I move you to here. Somewhere where, usually, since this is like the main cavern between the swarm and the soul cluster, there are usually people wandering about it or walking along, but you realize as you enter that everybody is running towards you. They're running away from something, and as you look in the middle of the room, you notice something attacking some people.
Oh my god.
A couple of Vengeflies, common pests, have clearly called on Dad, essentially, and called a Vengefly King here, and it looks like they're about to drag somebody off, as somebody jumps into the air and throws a nail at them, only for it to miss and clatter to the ground. He desperately tries to grab it off of the floor and barely manages to grab it. Not used to the spear yet! What do you do?
Oh god. He's not confident enough to head directly for the king. Little guys, however, he's fairly confident he can... Stranger standing up there? Sort of like, waits a second, looks back at the smaller Vengeflies, and sort of takes on a similar fighting stance to the person who fell down the stairs earlier.
Yes, of course. Moly, I'd like to tell you, you do not have a weapon at this point, but you do have your trusty stick, which you have used to fend off Vengeflies in the past. You will not be getting your hidden ability yet.
His trusty stick, of course.
You have your trusty stick, which you can channel soul through. Alright, which brings us to the beginning of combat, if you would roll to die for me.
Yes. Roll to die?
So,
oh, wow.
The way that Sentiment works and how turn order works in the new and improved version of Sentiment is that whoever rolls the die highest at the beginning of a combat takes the turn order. So I need to roll to die for these two. Boink. And boink. Makes sense. Quirrell will give you the first turn. He's busy picking up his spear. As he shouts, "What are you doing?"
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I have a weapon! What are you doing?
Yeah, well, it's my it's my town. I know what I'm doing.
Sure? Hold on, wait, I gotta get the right paw.
He brandishes his stick.
Of course. Sure! Alright, what are you gonna do?
Right.
Make sure to lock in a swing.
Yes, of course. Purple. Right. Looking at my character sheet.
Sure thing.
Okay. Looking to see what I can do here.
Yeah, take your time. I will do a sentiment tutorial in the meantime. So, for people in chat who may not know, sentiment is a system where your character is represented by a certain number of dice, which are called attributes, d6s. So, there are two main actions that you use throughout the game. There is rolling to do, which is your classic d20, plus your 1d6, which is dictated by your roll to die. A roll to die lets you roll all of your attribute dice, and you may lock in one as your swing. That's the bare essentials of sentiment. We can get into more detail once we get into situations that require it.
Okay, how much soul do I currently have?
You would currently have... Hold on. Boop. 10. You would have
10.
max.
Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. Let's take a crack at Soul Volley.
Oh, immediately. Okay. Sure. Soul Volley. So, would you mind, I will post it if you will read it. I will...
Soul Volley. Soul Volley costs 2 soul to cast, a Moly original, and a total work in progress. Shoot a volley of free small soul bolts, targeting them to whichever targets you wish within 8 spaces. Each soul bolt deals half of your swing rounded up. One of the free soul bolts will instead target one random character in... Of course he is going to be targeting the 2 Vengeflies in front of him. Best of luck, Quirrell.
Okay, are you yeah, sure. Would you like to direct them at one, or just split it between both? Actually, wait, no, yeah,
he'll split it between both.
Yeah, I forgot, because I forgot I was using minion rules. Okay, would you roll to do for me?
Yes.
Holy shit,
Oh
Moly!
wow!
Not bad.
Jesus Christ, Moly!
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people are involved in this conflict right now, so let's roll 1d8. 8! Alright, Moly, as you channel soul and shoot out these volleys of light, they harness your energy and like slap essentially into these two Vengeflies, and what ends up happening is the two bolts you targeted end up slamming them together almost like a pair of scissors, and they splat. The third one ends up shooting, and shooting this third Vengefly actually out of the sky as well, as this little guy he's like, oh, thank you, and he scrambles off of the rock as that one was like kind of nipping at his legs.
Oh, Moly is doing a little fucking jump for joy. He is, like, jumping in place and sort of, like, turns towards Quirrell, puts his little hand on his hip, and gives the most smug look he can when only his eyes are visible.
Quirrell hits this face. Okay. Quirrell is going to... he's gonna lock in red. And he is going to go for a basic-ass attack. I will now post the one ability of the Vengefly King, aka Zote Killer. Hold an NPC in the air and attempt to escape with them. If they are stolen, they will either die or need to be rescued within an in-game day based on plot relevancy.
Zote Killer.
Quirrell will roll to do. This thing will roll to die. Yeah, Quirrell jumps onto the back of this thing, stabbing his spear into the back of it. It's about 10 feet off the ground, and this lady slams into the rocks below. She's hurt, but she's all right. As this Vengefly starts just rocketing around, trying to rip Quirrell off of its back. It is going to roll to do against him after taking 5 damage.
There you go.
That's a 10. Yeah, this thing is going to ignite. Moly, roll to die for me.
Oh shit, okay.
Okay, you beat the 10, and so the AoE will only hit Quirrell.
Yeah, fuck Quirrell.
Quirrell takes 6 damage as this Vengefly manages to catch his hand as he's grasping at his spear, still not fully comprehending how to utilize this weaponry. Ah, damn it! As this Vengefly gets a turn, Vengefly's gonna... what is this Vengefly gonna do? This Vengefly is gonna attack Quirrell as well. Oh my god, Quirrell! It's a clash though. No. Oh god, Quirrell gets it with 2 damage. Heartbreaking. Oh wait, no, 4 damage because it's a clash. Ah, damn! That's top of the round. Are you keeping Moly?
Yes, I am going to keep.
Alright. It is your turn.
Yes. So, Moly didn't come into this conflict with enough confidence to face a Vengefly King. Considering the sick-ass move he just pulled off, he, does that same sort of move that he did in his dream earlier, taking a small step backwards and brandishing his stick as though it is a proper full staff. Vengeful Spirit time?
Oh, you're gonna Vengeful Spirit! Oh boy, okay!
Quirrell, I'm so sorry.
Alright, you're aiming it at the Vengefly King, right?
Yes.
Alright. So, use your 3 soul and roll to do.
Yes. Okay.
19!
19.
Because this is purple and the Vengefly King is locked into a red, the Vengefly King gets to clash with you, unlike a minion.
Yes.
So... alright, yeah, you've won. You get to... do the Hollow Sentiment, string of defenses clashes. You can either deal double damage, exhaust one of his dice, or take the support action. Oh wait, I forgot. Take your 1d6 penalty on your accuracy, please.
Oh, yes, of course.
Roll 1d6.
Yes. 1d6.
Alright,
Two.
17, you still win.
Aha, let's go! Right, so, he's just going for double damage.
Sure thing. You're gonna deal 12 damage to this thing.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, that's also the d6 is also your bonus damage. I forgot. So you're actually gonna deal 14 damage to this thing, blasting it back. Quirrell like slaps into the rock face here as this thing wounds. I got 6 HP. Yep. And it's going to wound. It's blue. And the Vengefly King actually lets out a cry as it fucking just like grabs the little one essentially and just starts fleeing into the caverns through small holes in the wall. And conflict will be over.
Little man is doing his happy little bounce up and down. He's like hopping in a little circle. He's like pointing at the Vengefly as it flees and fucking laughing. He's having a great time with this.
Oh, jeez. Thank you, Shaman. Oh, he's kind of rubbing the back of his head. He kind of adjusts his mask a little bit. Yes. Miss, are you all right? She kind of gets up and she's like, "Oh, yes, I'm fine." Dusts herself off. And he kind of like takes her, supports her under the shoulder, and walks her over here. Oh my, Moly, is that you? This is one of your neighbors.
Yes, it is. She has literally never seen Moly look this proud of himself in his whole entire life. This isn't even him being smug. This is genuine joy.
I thought you were wasting time with that spell slinging of yours, but wow, you've come a long way, clearly.
He for half a second it's like he's loading and deciding if he wants to say something snarky at that or not, but he's like, yeah, no, I kicked ass. I did great. He does, however, give Quirrell the smug look.
Yeah, Quirrell actually looks at you and he's like, "Oh my, you are very young. To be casting spells that powerful, you must be a student of the cluster, huh?"
Yeah, I am. I'm going to a trial.
Oh, well, I feel bad making you waste your energy on us then, huh?
Well, I won, so, I won.
Yeah, not a scratch on you. Can't say the same for myself. Oy.
Yeah, who's the amateur now? He's being such a little shit about this to Quirrell specifically. He's like so happy right now. Listen, chat. As much as you are seeing Moly win right now, this is not a common experience for him.
Not a common experience for him. Moly has been sucking ass his whole life. Poor little guy. Actually, the girl, your neighbor, she actually speaks up and she's like, "Yeah, I mean, I always figured the amateur was you. In all honesty, no offense. I know you've been struggling."
Yeah, well, no. He like looks at Quirrell again. Like he almost says, "Don't tell him that," but like just sort of like ends up like holding his little stick up again and just goes, "Yeah, well, I'm not, clearly."
I guess not. Thank you for your assistance, Quirrell, but I'll be alright to walk home on my own. Quirrell, who has been this face ever since you started calling him an amateur, is like, "Yes, yeah, you have a lovely walk home. I don't believe I'm acquainted with you. Moly, was it?" He goes for a handshake.
Yeah. He takes the handshake and like, you know those like big enthusiastic handshakes where you shake the whole arm?
Yeah?
Yeah, he's doing
Doing one of those. Alright, yeah. Quirrell shakes and is like,
handshake.
yeah, Quirrell shakes and he's like, well, good to meet you. Name's Quirrell, scholar, I guess that's my only formal title at the moment that I can share, but yeah, good to meet you. I advise you get on to your trial, shouldn't you? I mean, I can't imagine. Can't imagine you woke up too early for it, can you? Did you?
Do I have any way of knowing the current time?
No! That's the fun part!
Okay, yeah, I should be going, actually. Okay, bye! He's like, once again, starts walking, starts waving.
Yeah, Quirrell starts waving as y'all go y'all separate ways. Quirrell heading further into the swarm, clearly. As you push your way through the crowd, a couple of people are like, oh, thank you, Moly, thank you.
Oh, he is so happy. He is going to be living off this for the next month straight.
Okay, elevators down here.
Ah, yes.
Moves you back. Alright, you get on one of the elevators leading to the bottom of the Soul Cluster. And as you start descending lower into Hallownest, into the area where those of you who have played Hollow Knight in the audience know the City of Tears originally may have been in original Hollow Knight. Here we find ourselves in the Soul Cluster, which I will grab the music for. One moment. That's the wrong song. Ba-ba.
I'm going to plug my laptop in while you're getting music.
Sure thing, sure thing.
I've been thriving.
Alright.
By the way, Whoopz, I think we're gonna have another Dana here.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, loser who ends up rolling like a god, of course.
Exactly, just like, oh yeah, this character sucks. Then all other rolls, 20, 19, 20, 20.
Alright. You find yourself at the Soul Cluster, right outside of the Soul Arena. Little motes of soul dance around the outside of the arena, as the classrooms are actually just up that way, up north. So there's constantly an air of energy and little bits of light dancing around the Soul Cluster. And as you walk through the door, up here, you see a man beckoning you over. Oh, yes, you look like a shaman yourself. Come here, get yourself a staff for the low, low price of 20 geo, eh?
You all heard the internal monologue earlier about how he would never fall for any of the various shopping scams that happen around the Soul Cluster. You all heard that. Moly clearly didn't. He immediately, like, not exactly cautiously, but he does sort of, like, curiously poke his head over the table.
This man is, I'd like you to roll to die for me.
Yes. Oh, I still have my swing locked in. Should I take that?
You should drop that, actually, yeah, and then re-roll.
Yes.
Yeah,
Still
he's not
good.
locked in anymore. Yeah, that's still pretty good. You look on this table and you notice that he has a variety of charms, staves, a couple little like books, it seems like, and a pack of cards. But what catches your eye is this long white staff with 3 orbs hanging on the end of it. As he kind of watches your gaze cast across the table, he picks up the staff and goes, yes, an expert shaman staff with soul canisters to boot to increase your effectiveness on the battlefield. Yes, something lovely. Moly, with a 10, you can immediately tell that this staff is an okay staff. It's like a mediocre stick, clearly made of bone it is something very like it's nice, clearly, but that's not what catches your eye. What instead of soul canisters, as he calls them, you notice that strapped to the end of this staff are 3 Lumafly lanterns. Now, I want to ask you a question, Rian. Has Moly ever engaged in commerce? Like, has he ever had to buy a lantern for any reason?
Oh boy. I really don't think he has.
Alright, now roll to die for me to see if you have listened to your grandmother complain about the prices of things before.
Roll to die?
Roll to die. Congrats! You beat the 12. Your grandmother has often complained about how hard it is to get an actual lantern, something that'll light your way, because Lumaflies are insanely expensive to get. Like, it's crazy because that's the bulbs that the city like the not the city, but the organization of the Soul Cluster and the Swarm use for lamps and such. So they're incredibly valuable. This staff should be worth at least like 400 to 500 geo, and this guy is selling it for 20. It's not what you're looking for, but damn is it valuable.
He looks around at the soul, like fluttering through the air, and he thinks back on the combat he just had, where he wielded soul like a fucking pro. And he's like, huh. I wouldn't need those soul canisters anyway. And he like leans over the table a little bit and just like, you said like 20, right?
Yes, 20! You currently have 30 on you. This is your allowance.
He's immediate. he's handing over his allowance. He hands over 20 and just like sort of like taps his little hands on the table a little bit. Okay.
Oh, great! A wonderful purchase for a wonderful pupil, I'm sure. He reaches over the table and like pinches your cheek.
Hey, no, you, no,
Apologies.
I'm a super cool soul warrior and not a little guy.
Nearby, one of your friends, actually, somebody that you've had, like, decent repertoire with, like, not a friend per se, but one of them walks over and is like, oh, hey, Moly, congrats on clearing the novice class recently. I know it took you a while. And just walks away. Back up towards the classrooms. You haven't seen that person in, like, 2 weeks.
Hey, and fine, whatever. He like snatches up his new staff. Debates setting down his stick on the floor and then just sort of like tucks it into his cloak and just like proudly holds up his staff, sort of leans over in the direction they were going, and just went, yeah, well, I got this now, so he doesn't continue. They're gone.
Are those Lumafly lanterns?
No, shut up.
You keep walking.
He keeps walking.
As you keep walking, you notice your grandmother actually down here. This is actually her day off from teaching, is when your trial was, so she's actually handing out essentially snacks and meals to people who are going to watch your trial. And you notice this nail salesman. Oh, don't worry about it. She just did. Don't worry about it. This young man you've walked up to is like, oh, hello, interested in buying a nail?
He looks at it for a second and then just sort of like doesn't say anything, but like very clearly proud of himself, holds noticeably turned away this time, so it's harder to tell what's it.
Ah, well, best of luck with whatever you're doing that. Wait. Oh, you're the little one who's on trial today, aren't you?
Yeah, and I'm gonna win.
Ah, yes, I'm sure you will. Have a lovely time.
Waving, waving, waving.
Waving. As you approach the Soul Arena, the people outside kind of they look at you and don't say anything. It's like you're walking through a crowd. Nobody's paying attention to you.
Honestly, he doesn't care at this point. Little guy feels on top of the world.
Of course he does. So
Best day of his life.
you open up the doors to the Soul Arena, and here is where we'll call our first break.
Let's
Yippee.
go! Yippee!
You can just leave it on the roll 20. I'll move y'all back to the doink. So do y'all like the little music
Let's
pop-ups?
go!
I
Yeah.
noticed them. They're at like the top of the map, so I never got to really look at them much.
I'm gonna go use the restroom.
How do you guys like
refill on
Moly?
water. I'm gonna use the restroom
Yeah.
refill on water. I'll be back.
Yep.
Moly peak.
How do you guys like Moly? Oh, I wasn't expecting him to actually do good today. He's doing great and I'm proud of him. And what I can go post in Whoopz's Discord now is Moly's little sprite reference and his icon. Moly and a few other characters have little sprites in the same style as Hollow Knight. I have one of his grandmother and Quirrell as well, but I'm not sure if I should post those. I'll wait for Whoopz to get back on that. I hope you guys are having fun. I'm having a fantastic time with this.
I'm having fun just kind of thinking with the camera, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm glad we got to see Sagittarius.
Yeah, did you like my 660 impression?
Yeah! God, I'm so happy. I'm having a fantastic time.
I'm thriving right now, trying to find where the fucking Sagittarius gifts are.
Yeah. Love the token artwork for all of the little guys. Yeah, okay, so a lot of the background snails and background bugs were drawn by Whoopz. There's, Sagittarius was drawn by Mel, yeah?
Yeah, it was.
Supermelon 64.
Yep, and I drew Moly, his grandmother, and some of the background snails. Any of the snails with, like, the plain, round, shiny shells, those are by me.
Yeah. I'm also looking for your. I'm also looking for your gifts. I mean, you shouldn't need to do any combat though.
I know, I just would like to have them open, like I have with a few other things, but I forgot.
Jaws has called Moly quite sea-gazer-pilled.
Yeah.
Oh, that. There they are.
Tracks.
He is, isn't he?
It tracks.
Oh right, should I post the little Hollow Knight style sprites of Moly's grandmother and Quirrell, or should I leave those?
One more time, sorry.
Should I post the little Hollow Knight style sprites of Moly's grandmother and Quirrell, or should I leave those?
Oh, you should do those. You should do those.
Okay, let me grab those. Quirrell was the first character I drew for this because it was just editing his sprite from the game.
Yeah, and also Quirrell is my Blorbo.
And also Quirrell is Whoopz's Blurbo. I also drew Quirrell's icon.
Yes.
Quirrell and Moly's grandmother have been posted.
I hope you guys have a fun time. I hope people enjoy.
I hope my camera work hasn't been too choppy.
I'm having such a good time.
Rian,
Ooh,
have you gotten water?
hello. Yep, I'm good.
Alright. Cats, you got water?
I am good, yes.
Alright. Anybody need to use the bathroom or anything?
Nope.
I should be okay. I would like to point out quickly, there is, fan art of Moly and Sagittarius.
What?
Don't look at the fan art until the session's done!
I won't, I'm sorry. Somebody said in chat, and I looked because I'm excited. It's really good.
Yeah. I love it. I'm glad people are enjoying it.
Oh,
Wow, it's only been an hour. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, it's only been an hour. Nat the Cute Bat asks, wait, there is a Discord, can I get in there, maybe?
Yeah, you can do !Discord like I will do right now. And you can get in there and join. It'd be so much fun.
I'm having fun. By the way,
Almost.
Whoopz, you were gone when I asked, but did you like my 6-6B impression?
Your 6-6B impression was pretty okay.
Specifically, the blue voice.
Specifically the blue voice.
I'm glad you guys in chat have been having fun too. I'm having a fantastic time.
Awesome. Okay. In that case, we can get back to it. If everybody's good.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm good to go.
Alright. So, Moly, you
Yes.
step into the Soul Arena. And I forgot to make a map. So, you are in the lobby of the Soul Arena. You mostly are ushered in with very little, stuff in your way, as it were, and are very quickly brought to your room to get ready for the big fight, essentially. The way that the Soul Arena works is you are the only one in an arena, and you have to face this person for your trial. You've been training for this for a long while, and you will have 3 people on standby judging you. 3 otherwise anonymous judges. And so, I'm gonna throw you right into it.
Yes.
We are in the Soul Arena. Moly, you are now in front of all of these people. How do you feel?
Moly doesn't consider himself someone who gets stage fright very often. And as much as he might be feeling a little nervous about this, the way he's dealing with that is to repeatedly he's just holding up a staff and repeatedly just in his head going, I just kicked the shit out of Vengefly King. I'm great. I'm gonna win. And it's gonna be great. He's not doing very good with wording the affirmations in a very concise manner, but it seems to be working for him.
You hear a voice resonate throughout the Soul Arena as one of the proctors of the Soul trial. Let me get. Asks you. Step into the middle oval, little one.
Yes. He like sort of like puffs out his chest a little bit at being called little, but like he's still walking over. He's going. He's going.
You hear the same voice resonate out. Why do you believe you should be considered one of the Soul Masters?
Oh god, there are questions. He
Yeah, they didn't tell you about this!
Yeah, no, they didn't tell him this. He sort of like shuffles from foot to foot and plants his brand new staff down firmly in the ground, sort of gripping it to appear more confident, hopefully. Takes a deep breath and tries to sort of think what the best way to answer this is, with certainly no time to prepare. I've been training, and I think I've gotten really good at fighting with Soul. I saved someone earlier because I fought off a Vengefly King, and I think that was pretty cool. I used my Soul abilities to do that. He's trying so hard.
You are stopped in the middle of one of your sentences. Of course, yes. Your prowess in combat is something that was noted. However, how do you plan to use Soul to influence your life in other ways? Science, research, even in some forms of cooking, Soul has been pioneered and made to improve quality of life around Hallownest.
Oh boy. He's still gripping his staff, sort of like rubs it back and forth across the ground, trying not to make too much of a noise with it, but it's something to keep him focused more than he would be if he had to just stare at the crowd and do nothing else. He hasn't thought about this, not even a little.
The proctors of the exam hear your hesitation in your voice and your uncertainty, and they're like, very well, that is fine, that is fine. Believe us, we've met many shamans who want to use Soul exclusively for combat. Believe us, in this time of unrest of Hallownest, in this time of war, it is appreciated. But now, the final question before we move on to the main event. Are you prepared to fight for Hallownest when called upon?
Another deep breath that doesn't so much seem as hesitation towards his answer, and more trying to get the correct tone for what he is trying to say and how he is trying to say it. He takes a little step forward. Yes.
Very well. Then let us move on to the main event. Take your place in the stadium across from your opponent.
Right.
In the middle of it.
In the middle of it. Yep, that makes sense.
Now, as many of you know, each calendar year, we swap out the person who is conducting the physical part of the trials. Now, very recently, the person conducting our last set of trials unfortunately passed away. Our condolences to their family. Introducing a friend of the Radiant Gardens and a long-term companion of the Soul Cluster. Someone who picked up the nail and sought to learn more than the ways of dreams. Sought to learn, in addition, the mastery of Soul. Introducing our long-term companion, Markov.
Oh, fuck off!
Welcome to your tutorial, boss bitch!
Oh no!
Time to fight the fucker!
Markov takes the stage, stepping out, and the crowd they're just kind of uncertainly cheering. Not many people have heard of Markov. Markov, yes, hello! Welcome. I hope we all have a wonderful time. And little Moly, I hope you give it your best shot. Roll the die!
Wait, once again. Once again, little guy's buffering at being called little. Oh no! Oh no, Moly!
Oh no, Moly!
Oh no, Moly.
Yeah, no! Oh no! Let's go!
Oh man. Alright, Moly's swing is a white 5. Alright. Why can I not? Oh, I haven't initialized his character sheet. Oh, he rolled bad!
Oof.
Oh, thank God!
Alright, yeah, you take first as Markoth brandishes a floating nail and shield.
Oh no!
It's your move! As the battle begins, however, I do actually need to upload something. Forgot to upload it beforehand.
For anyone in chat who is not familiar with Hollow Knight and with Markov, Markov is one of the most hated bosses in the game.
Yeah, he's a fucker.
When I realized I could do this, it all made sense.
You're so mean to me.
Everyone in chat must stare at him.
So, as the battle begins, little bits of soul begin to coagulate and form out of parts of the stage. Whenever you run into these, you will restore 2 soul. I will place them around.
Oh.
Unfortunately, Markov is my soul make use of them. Your soul is still at 5.
Still at 5. Still at 5. Put it back there. Alright, soul is still at 5. Okay. How much can I move in a turn?
Right now you can use 6 spaces. So if you use the ruler tool, you can
Yeah. Okay. Ruler tool.
Also, I need to make your bar visible, so for your sake. There we go. That's 5 out of 5. I did 5 out of 10.
Okay. Okay, first things first. He's moving over here because he'd rather Markov not be able to use as many of these.
Sure, you regain 2 soul.
Yes. And... Roommate spaces,
You're about 14 spaces away from him at the moment.
Yep.
Okay. Would
I'm
you like to take
checking what I do.
To roll to focus,
What
so
I
you can
really
get a
do.
stack of boost?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Alright.
What do I roll for that again?
I believe rolling to focus is roll to die.
Did I? Ooh!
Ooh, nice 13. So let me look real quick. I need to look at rolls. 1 second, sorry. I forgot to include focus on this fucking... Okay, essentially, rolling to focus, you gain a stack of boost, which I will give you. Which gives you basically a free ignite effect or a 1d6 bonus on your next action.
Okay, fantastic.
Alright, now it's Markoth's turn. Markoth is going to take his 7 squares of movement.
Oh!
As the floating shield and sword, just circle around him. He kind of lightly steps, and you see he has a bit of wind almost to his step with how light he is, dancing almost across the glass tops of these these like lumps in the middle of the thing, essentially. And Markoth. Yep, Markoth is going to attack you.
This is range. Ooh.
He's going to attack you with his floating sword as it flies straight at you. Here we go.
Do I roll to die against this?
No, you clash.
Just hit me.
You clash.
Yes. Okay. Roll to
Do.
Sorry, don't do yes. Oh no.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, he used up all the cool earlier. Oh no.
He did use up all the cool earlier. Oh no. Markoth is going to he is going to exhaust your purple stat. And you're going to take 5 damage.
Oh boy.
So lock attribute.
Lock attribute.
And then hit find purple and hit purple.
Lock purple.
There you go. Yeah, there's your 5 damage. Markoth is going to be generous and do nothing else on his turn.
Oh boy. He staggers backwards and doesn't expect an attack to come from that far, so he barely manages to not be able to do anything to try and block with his staff. He just stands there sort of like a deer in the headlights and gets it. He staggers a bit, sort of like gets himself back up and just this sucks. Okay. He's roller troll time.
You remember, you can also roll to die to figure out what you want to do.
That can also use the spell that I have an accuracy penalty to.
That would be so awesome.
It would be so cool.
Well, actually, I think
He's so cool.
Soul Volley, Soul Volley has 8 spaces of range. You can use the one you don't have an accuracy penalty on. You can just shoot all 3 at him.
It does. It does. So the question is, one random character in the conflict. Markov is the only character other
Yes,
than Moly counted
you are
as
not
being in the
actually.
conflict, right?
I'm gonna roll a 1 or 2. If you get a 1, it hits Markoth. If you get a 2, it flies off into the audience.
Oh no, I was concerned about that. I was also concerned that considering Moly is the only other option, it'd be a 50-50 on hitting himself.
I have changed my mind. It is a 1d3. 1 is Markoth, 2 is you.
Oh, I shouldn't give you ideas. Soul Volley time. Taking away my 2 soul.
Yep.
And I roll to do for this, yes?
Yep. 18,
Ooh.
okay. Roll the die.
Not bad.
Damn, Markoth is rolling like shit. Markoth's kind of a jobber, actually. Okay. So now I roll my 1d3. 1! Oh my god, okay, yeah. You, tell me how you cast your Soul Volley. Your original technique.
Oh boy, little guy is feeling so confident with Soul Volley after how it went earlier, hitting a Vengefly that he, quite frankly, did not even realize was there. He like, once again, takes his little small step back, sort of like, this time, actually having a sick-ass staff to hold in front of him, holds it forwards, kind of like a cannon, and just goes, hey, you wanna see something cool? Shoots!
What? He does not hear you, as 3 bolts of soul arc across the battleground and slam into Markoth's chest, all 3 making their mark. And he goes, oh! Good shot! He takes 9 damage.
He is kicking his little feet. He is doing his little happy hop.
Oh yeah, I forgot, at the top of the round, wasn't it? That was top of the round? I should have.
Oh.
He was dropping his swing. Because both you and him had went, I believe. Yeah.
Yes.
So he was gonna re-roll. Okay, that is a much better swing. Markoth is going to 1, 2. I will tell you, using ranged attacks like that does cost him soul.
Oh, fantastic.
So he is actually going to
no.
get up in your face with his sword and shield. Markoth approaches you and is going to use... no, he's just going to attack with his shield. Which does mean during a clash, which this is because you are locked into white, he will have a flat 3 damage reduction. So, roll to do.
Roll to do.
Oh! Alright, Markoth is going to choose to, he's going to, ooh, what is, hold on, let me look.
Oh, wait, hold on, what does the boost I have do again?
Oh, you can use that on this if you would like. It gives you a free push if you would like. You would need to roll a 5 or a 6. But you may use it.
I'll take that gamble.
Sure. Roll a d6.
1d6?
Yes, please. Holy shit! Oh my god! Alright, Moly, you have won the clash. As he goes to you, he comes with his shield going for an overhead, almost like punch with a shield. How do you dodge it?
Oh boy. He like... he's still holding his staff up from that, soul bolt, and he just sort of, like, ducks and, like, holds his staff up to sort of, like, hit the shield away and just, like, sort of, like, tucks and rolls a little bit. He thinks he's super cool.
Of course, yeah. Tucks and rolls. Alright.
Tucks and rolls.
So, as you do, you gain an action, because of the way clashes work now. What are you gonna do?
Oh boy.
Or you may move
Is this
away,
just like
or you can move away, You get an action or
question
move.
is... The question is Moly going to move away?
Or is he gonna swing back?
Oh, right, do I regenerate 1 soul at the beginning of my turn, right?
Yes.
This isn't my turn yet.
This is not your turn yet.
Right. What attacks do I have? Insane that all of Moly's stuff is ranged.
Could just clock him with a staff.
He's... Can I do that? Or do I have to use one of my ranged attacks?
Oh no, you can fucking just hit him. You
Okay,
can just hit him as a
then.
regular attack.
Moly tucks and rolls, and he, like, looks at Markoth, gives him the most smug little shitter look, looks for a single second like he is going to do what the entire point of this soul channeling trial is meant to be. Then he just clocks him in the side of the head with a staff.
Alright, yeah. Roll to do.
Oh, Moly.
Oh, 13. Alright, yeah, that's a clash. Oh, you get him! Okay, do you want to exhaust one of his dice? Do you want to deal double damage? What do you want to do?
It is Moly. He's dealing double damage.
Of course. Yeah, you deal 10 damage to him. As he... Oh, wait, no, this is a clash. He gets -3, so you deal 7 damage to him. Wait. It's before doubling. You deal 4 damage to him.
Oh.
Yeah, as you do that, you smack him, and, he will roll. He takes 5 spaces of knockback. His gift that I do not have written out because I forgot it is lightweight. Whenever he gets hit, he takes 2d6 damage no matter what when it's a melee attack.
Haha!
Okay, that is his turn. Then that's top of the round. Are you gonna keep your 5? He does have an ability that helps him clash.
I'm gonna keep that 5.
Alright. Markoth will keep his 5 as well. Markoth is going to, I guess, yeah, it was his turn. Does he want to go again? I think he's just gonna go again, is the thing. Markoth is going to, ignite and roll to do. He's gonna use one of his abilities. He is going to use, he's gonna use, yeah, he is. He's gonna use Defense Cyclone.
Of course.
Spinny Shield!
Spinny Shield!
So, Markoth is going to throw his shield across the room, essentially, by igniting. Oh wait, forgot. He needs to take that back. Because he needs to roll to do first. Jesus, that's terrible! 10! Alright, yeah. Markoth throws his shield, and as he does, you see him reach for his sword to start to set up Defense Cyclone. The Defense Vortex? I don't remember which one it was. And
Cyclone, I believe?
yeah, almost like smacks it, goes to smack it with his nail, but as it does, it goes straight through and he misses it. He was trying to do a baseball maneuver and it just swings past. Roll to die.
Roll to die. Oh boy.
Defender wins. Oh,
Let's go.
by the way, it's top of the round, so you get to unlock your dice.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, it was top of the round, rather. But either way, you would win.
Oh, that's... How do I unlock it?
You already... Moly has
Oh,
unlocked.
there it is.
Yeah.
go.
So, the shield will now spin back around.
Oh!
I don't have the... I need to write out the text for this one. Hold on. Roll to do with your shield.
For reference, Moly was laughing at the initial miss.
I'm writing out the text for this right now, sorry.
Yes. Okay. Moly has been doing suspiciously well today.
You know how it is.
Again, very sea gazer-like.
If you miss, the shield comes back around with another roll to do. Okay. I don't have the name for it, but here. Shield cycle, defense cyclone must be locked into red. Roll to do with your nail. If you pass a 15, tag up front for free as you launch your shield at the enemy for 1d6 accuracy and damage. If you miss, the shield comes back in that round with just a regular old roll to do. So yeah, roll to die. Oh wait, no, clash.
Oh, boom. Clash, that's a roll to do, yeah?
Yeah, I forgot. You were supposed to clash on the last one, but you won, so...
Oh, boy!
Oh, do you wanna ignite to push?
I will do that. I will ignite.
You hit the ignite button in the top left.
Yes.
And then
Ignite.
roll 1d6.
Please. Yes!
Oh my god, yeah! Okay, as the shield comes back around, Markoth spins around doing a pirouette on his heels, following the shield with his face almost as it comes back around and almost smacks you in the back of the head. How do you dodge this?
Good old trusty tuck and roll.
Yeah, you just fucking, you sense it. You hear the shield whizzing through the air as it launches into the side of your head. You duck and it goes straight over you. What are you gonna do with your, you've won the clash. You get an action or a move.
Yes. First of all, Moly is smug enough to point and laugh as soon as it misses. And he will head over here. He's gonna run over here.
Alright. Markoth is going to, That's his turn, I guess. Yeah. So it's your turn.
My turn. Do I get one soul at the beginning of my turn?
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
Actually, you get 2 because everybody, I believe, regenerates 1. I believe that was
Oh.
what the thing was. Hold on, let me check soul again. No, never mind. You just get 1 at the beginning of your turn.
Okay. I just get 1. Okay. Okay. I'm able to move and do something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know where I'm moving.
Yeah, you're getting your soul.
These-
I'll do that for you.
Yep.
Oh,
You absorb bits of soul into yourself as you turn to stand and face Markoth.
It's soul volley time, baby!
Yet again, baby!
That is a roll to do.
Yes it is. Roll to do for me?
Oh wait, do I need a
Oh, you need to roll to
swing, or do
die,
I
yeah.
just go?
Roll to die as a part of this.
Oh wow.
Holy shit! Okay, so this will not clash.
Yep. That is okay. Roll to do. Oh no, Moly. Oh no,
Ooh.
Moly.
ooh.
He's going to roll to die. Oh wait, my bad. This should be ignited. Let me do that. Yeah!
There you go.
Oh good, he's locked into his yellow. Okay, so that's a 5. Yep. He is going to use another one of his ignite abilities. He is going to use, what is it called? One second, I'm finding it. He has an actual character sheet for the record. Like a big one.
Oh no.
It's the yellow ability. Where is it?
You know.
It's the defensive yellow ability. He has an offensive. Come on. Okay, choose the. Is this it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Markoth. You shoot your soul volley at him as I roll a d3. Oh, the second one's gonna hit you in the face, but as he does, oh yeah, I forgot. All of his shield abilities are called just something defense. Dreamer defense. Must be locked into yellow. Whenever attacked with a projectile, you may choose to force the opponent to ignite as a part of the attack, along with igniting yourself.
Oh.
So he is going to ignite that too. He just locked in. Are you going to
I
ignite?
also ignite.
Oh, okay, yeah. I did write that. I did word that wrong. You were supposed to. You get to choose whether to ignite or not.
Moly will go for it.
Of course, yes. Okay, so you were both left with 1 dice. And this. All right, yeah, 6 damage. Comes in.
I take
take
3
3.
damage from mine, right?
You do take 3, yes.
Yes.
And that is top of the round, I believe.
Yeah.
Top of the round. Both of you need to roll to die because neither of you have a swing now.
Yep.
Oh my god,
Wow.
He has only rolled 1s on his orange.
Yeah.
Moly is doing fantastic.
Everybody gets to unlock everything.
Yes. Okay.
I need you to know his orange is his highest level attribute.
Oh, okay, so I'm winning then. This is good for me.
You're getting it.
Moly
Okay.
is doing fantastic. I'm so proud of him.
He really is. This was not in the cards. All right, yeah. Your turn.
My turn. I regain 1 soul,
You sure do.
and Alright, checking my shit again to see if there's anything else I want to go for.
I mean, you could potentially get more damage with Vengeful Spirit.
Potentially. How far away is he? Wait, what did you say again about physical attacks against Markov?
Physical attacks? Oh, it's whenever you are clashing with him, which you are not right now, he receives -3 damage, flat from clash damage, physical or projectile. It was not physical damage.
Ah, okay.
Oh, but
Okay,
also
I thought...
physical damage does trigger his lightweight, which makes him take knockback.
Okay. It'd be kind of funny to walk up to him and just hit him again in the face.
It really would be.
It'd be a little bit funny.
Do you want to roll
Just
the
a
die to see
little.
how funny Moly's feeling?
It's time to roll the die to see how funny Moly's feeling.
He's feeling pretty funny.
He's pretty
He's
silly.
feeling pretty funny. He's feeling pretty funny. He's going to run up and just deck him with his staff again.
Yeah, roll to do.
Roll to do. Let's go!
You fucking get his ass. Yeah, you.
Wow, Markov really can't roll with orange. Oh my god.
He can't roll for shit today. Wow. Okay, yeah, that's six spaces of knockback.
Send that fucker into the crowd.
For real, you're just knocking him around.
Playing baseball.
And that's what, 6 damage? Yeah, 6 damage. Oh wait, no! Actually,
Yeah.
that's 8 damage, because you have your hidden ability!
Yes, of course.
Moly's hidden ability comes into play. Moly is innately fucking crazy strong. As you feel your staff connect to the side of Markov's head, Markov, oh! Wow, you are strong! You can tell he is loving this battle, as he takes 8 damage instead of 6, because you just get a flat +2 to any physical melee attack that you make.
Moly is like... Yeah, Moly is standing here, brandishing his staff more like a club, and he has the biggest fucking smile.
Of course. Alright, I am going to, Markov is going to ignite to block with his shield for a 2d3. 5 reduction, okay, so that is 8 reduced down to 3. He's gonna take 3 damage, and he will ignite, so... Alright. Markov is taking his turn. He has to roll to die. These are both the same level.
But which are you feeling?
Which one is he feeling right now?
Which is he feeling?
He's feeling pretty. He's feeling pretty. He's loving the heat of battle. He's feeling pretty passionate.
He's feeling a little silly.
He's feeling a little passionate. Yeah, I think he's gonna return the favor. You see him pirouetting across the stage, essentially, just landing directly back in front of you and say, "All right, my turn." And he just goes for a regular ass nail strike across the face, as far as you can tell.
These two people are meant to be fighting with soul and spellcasting for Moly's fucking shaman trial, are just beating the shit out of each other with their fists.
Yeah. Did you remember to take your 2 soul for hitting a guy, by the way? That is you to keep track of.
Hold on.
You gain 2 soul, for the record.
Oh, okay. Does that just put me up to 10? Because I'm currently on 9?
It does put you up to 10.
Yippee!
Okay, yeah, roll to die, and then roll to die again for me.
Oh, 2 of them. Roll to die. Wow. Roll to die.
Okay. Oh, this is, oh wait! Oh, wait, okay, so we'll take that first roll to die because you did not need to, because this is a clash, actually. I forgot you were in purple. Roll to do for me.
Ooh. Roll to do.
Oh my god!
Wow. He's close.
Okay, so with that roll to die, you realize as he comes in for this strike, he barely wins out. His nail comes flying towards the side of your head, and you feel something underneath this strike. An air of soul. You know what this feels like. You've been in a combat training and with soul. You understand. He's using it to do something with this attack. You can't tell what yet. What are you gonna do?
Oh god. Oh man, what can I do?
You could ignite to push to try and win out.
I will do that. That's a pretty safe bet. Okay,
Feel free to ignite and roll your d6 then.
ignite and roll a d6. Let's go!
Yeah. I forgot. You only needed a 1, so either way you would have won. Alright, you get you get an action or a move. Are you just gonna fucking swat at him like a fly, or are you gonna walk away?
It's... Whoops. I need you to consider that question and look at the little guy you are asking it about. He is hitting Markov with his staff again.
Roll to die, baby! Grab yourself a swing!
Roll to die. We're taking this,
It's a clash yet again!
Roll to do?
Yep. Ooh, okay.
Let's go!
So, I, now as a part of this, have to grab the ability he was using.
I'm shocked at how well Moly's doing.
Can't wait for none of the party to learn any soul, and we just all beat all the enemies with hammers.
Markoth is going to ignite to push, because he wants to win this. Okay,
No.
Markoth wins. He gets an action. Fucking clash with me again.
Clash by 2.
He keeps his attribute, by the way. So let me get that red 5 back.
I roll to do, yeah.
Yeah, roll to do. Oh!
Oh!
Oh! Yeah, Markoth. Markoth
Ends.
goes
The
for
sweep
you.
ends.
Yeah.
The sweep ends.
Sweep ends. Markoth is going to hold on. I am grabbing the rest of the because he's using 2 abilities at once now.
Oh no.
Ooh. Ooh. No good.
You see, this is what Markoth's kit is all about. You'll see. First off, Markoth was using his soul to use Soul Strike. Must be locked into red. Spend 2 soul to absorb soul, equal to half your swing from your opponents, along with dealing 2c6 damage. At the moment, he is literally at 2 soul.
Ooh.
He has no soul regeneration, unlike you.
Oh no.
But now, the other part of this attack, he wins out, and he uses Essence Finish. Spend a stack of Essence, deal 1d6 extra damage, and whenever you ignite, gain a stack of Essence. He currently has 4 Essence. He will be rolling 66 overflow damage.
Ooh.
Oh, he's going to kill him.
Markoth got too excited. 17. All right, so that is so he gains 4 soul first off. That is 7 plus
No.
17. That is 24 damage. Take 12 and wound, please.
Yep.
Roll to
Okay,
recover.
Wound draft. What am I wounding?
First off, roll to recover.
Yes. Recover.
14. Okay, you go back up to 14, so that's 24 minus 14 leaves it to 10. So now you have 14, so you go down to 4 HP on your second attribute. Wait, no. You still have to take...
Oh.
Oh, yeah. So now, wound one of your attributes of your choice.
Oh boy. Markov gets bonuses for clashing, right?
Yes!
Get the white stat out of there.
Also notably, as you wound that attribute, Markov gets to take the, because he won a clash, he's going to exhaust your purple.
Oh god, okay. Right. Full lock attribute?
Yes.
Oh, it says purple is already locked.
Is it?
Hold on.
Oh wait, it might be.
No, I don't think it is. I think hold on, did I double... Okay, I might have double-clicked it earlier while I was trying to figure out how to unlock.
Oh no, it was it was locked already. Yeah, then exhaust your gray.
Huh?
You have no attributes
Oh,
right
boy.
now.
Oh boy!
So, what you thought was him not playing by the rules like you haven't been. No, he was soul striking you.
No.
Your turn. Well, it's top of the round actually, so, roll to die for me.
We're rolling to die!
And since it's top of the round, you can unlock both of your attributes at least. And since it's Markov's turn, he gets to go again. Because he didn't have to roll the die. Roll the die!
Oh!
Oh,
Take 7 damage, you wound again.
Oh no!
And as you wound again, Markov is going to, for dramatic effect, of course, ignite to add 1d6 knockback.
Of course. Right, so
No,
roll to
it's,
recover.
yeah, you don't have to. You're wounding. You're getting cutscened as you hit one attribute.
Ah, I see.
But go ahead and just wound your second attribute of choice.
Second attribute of choice. Goodbye, Gray.
As Markov takes his nail and drives it into your side, the shield comes up and boom, right into your chin. As you go flying, landing on your back in the middle of this oval formation. As the judges of your trial call for a ceasefire, for the battle to be over. Enough! Thank you, Markov. Anytime! Truly, he gives a bow as the audience nervously claps because, damn, you just got blasted. Markov bows and he says, he actually walks over and he's going to help you up. If you take his hand.
He lies on the floor for a second, just like takes a big, long, deep breath, and then sort of like takes his hand, pulls himself up, and then lets go of his hand very quickly.
You fought bravely and very well, says Markov as before you let go of it, he grasps it and he shakes your hand. I pray you the best. As he steps out, thank you, Markov, thank you. We appreciate your contribution. As for you, Moly, why, when you have
Yeah.
so many tools at your disposal, did you resort to bashing his head in with a stick?
He he looks sort of down and to the side. There's not really any eyes to meet here, but he's still acting as though he's avoiding that eye contact. Sort of kicks the ground a little bit and looks to see where he dropped his staff when he got knocked over. Uh, I mean, it worked.
Oh, God. That is the thing that you should not have said. Hold on. Let me... As you stand there, one of the proprietors of your exam steps out. And you realize that this was a very, very busy day for the Council of the Swarm.
Oh.
As the man you know as Animar, head of the Soul Cluster and founder of the Soul Academy, steps out. The first man to ever reach the title of Soul Master. Well, I think that is a very interesting point you bring. However, oh yeah, right, my bad, he's not the right size.
Of course.
He floats out almost, his presence dwarfing you in size. And he looks down at you as he floats towards you. But I would but I would like to ask you a question, which is... Apologies. Could somebody bring me my notes? A little like bug, a snail attendant, kind of like walks out of they were essentially in this box that was raised off the ground, looking down at you this whole time. Snail runs out, brings him his notes. Oh, thank you. He flips through a couple pages. What compels you to, in dire situations of stress, keeps flipping through pages, swing a stick around like an enraged... Keeps flipping through pages. I've lost it. Just...
Yeah, you had to reach for that one, huh? He kicks the ground again?
Well. Yes, I may have, mostly been paying attention instead of giving my full attention, but I assure you it is because there are many things that I have to deal with as head of this. But besides the point, what in the name of... Just what were you doing? Like, it worked? That's the best you can come up with? You have been... I've heard so many things about you from your teacher, and she has said that, oh yes, you were a little bit misguided, but yes, you will do great things. You know what? That's it. Come into my office. He literally is pulling you into the judge's room.
Oh, he like makes a point of making direct eye contact while he picks up his stick and then starts trudging over like a child who's been called into the principal's office.
Yes, you are called into the principal's office. As Moly, you are then scolded for approximately, like, I don't know, a long time. I'm not gonna do it all on stream because it would take a while for the record, but it becomes so long that whenever you are inevitably pushed out of the Soul Arena, you are greeted by... Hold on. Nobody. Everybody has gone home for today. Or at least, that's what you think. Could you roll to die for me?
Oh no. Do I need to unwound or anything, or do I just leave that?
You just have your what?
Do I need to like unwound?
No, roll
Or
to die.
do I just roll to die as is?
Roll to die.
Okay.
You haven't had a proper
Nice.
time to rest.
Oh!
You are surprised.
Oh.
You were surprised by somebody who was right in front of you, but you did not notice due to being battered and bruised. Hello? He's literally waving his hand in front of your face while you're staring off into space.
He, he doesn't even jump back or anything, he just looks at him and sort of, like, gives him that, like, grumpy, angsty teenager, like, what?
Ah! I assume it did not go that well, then.
Kicks the ground again.
Yes, I do apologize. I only caught the latter half of the match, or what I can assume was the
Right.
match. It was mostly just people just leaving. There was nobody there, and I heard vague arguing coming from inside the judge's corner. Was the decision on your mastery really that divisive?
Yeah, no, apparently, he like, once again, swinging around his big fuck-off stick while he's doing this, he's like, it's very clear what he was doing in the fight with how emotive he is being, swinging around this staff as he, like, tells Quirrell, yeah, no, apparently I'm doing it wrong. Apparently, I'm not upholding our like values or something, or I'm like I haven't been taught correctly, or I'm not doing what I'm taught, or I don't listen. He's like pacing.
Ah, yes. I do believe I've heard similar things. Well, I for one thought that your fighting was brilliant. In all honesty. From little what I saw of it over by the Vengeflies, your Mastery of Soul seems to be something quite well. I mean, you did use your soul techniques in the battle, right?
He like sort of once again gripping his staff, dragging it back and forth across the ground, sort of like puffs a little bit and rubs his own shell where he hit himself with a soul bolt at one point. For like part of it.
You don't carry a nail. Did you hit him with your staff?
It works. Works.
It works. Okay, I'm sorry. Just real quick, just for the sake of demonstration, would you like he kind of you can tell like his how he views you has changed pretty weirdly. He looks at you and it looks like he's like looking you over instead of, you know, talking to you and looking at you. He kind of just like
He doesn't like that.
And he's just like, I'm sorry, could you hit me with your stick? I must know if it works, quote unquote. You see, I'm a scholar, I pursue knowledge, I'm naturally curious.
I would like to stop him in the middle of his explanation. Moly is in a bad enough mood to just whack him.
Yeah, sure, roll to do. Roll,
on,
you don't
nat
even have to
20,
roll to die
baby.
first.
Yeah, I called it!
A nat 20! You fucking conk Quirrell in the goddamn face and he goes flying. Whoa!
Oh my god!
He takes 14 damage doubled.
It's just that easy, baby.
No, he takes 16. No, he takes 16. He doubles 8 and he takes 16 damage, slaps into the wall. Oh! Oh my! He immediately is back on his feet and like running back over to you. Oh my, you really are something special. I knew it. He looks at you and is like clearly like cheerful. He's clearly happy about something. Go on.
That's not the reaction he was expecting there.
Quirrell like actually walks over and he extends a hand. I would like to reintroduce myself to you very briefly. Do you not run away in terror?
He's a little shocked right now to do that, honestly. He's just standing here like a deer in the headlights. What do when you hit a man as hard as you possibly can, send him flying into a stone wall, and he runs over, excited as all hell. What are you meant to do?
Shake his hand.
I guess he'll shake his hand.
My name is Quirrell. I'm an agent with the Swarm, and overall I've been jumping from place to place. Currently, I am on the lookout for stray warriors, you might say, or people who are a bit inclined to combat, to come and help me with a potentially dangerous venture. And you seem a bit down on your luck, if I must say so, and I would love to invite you to be a part of my team.
Team?
Why, yes! I am, come, I'll tell you the details of the expedition if you're interested, but, I assume I must ask your grandmother for permission first.
I'm not. He like sort of like puffs up for a second, just like, I'm not a child. I can. Yeah, we should go ask her.
Yeah, sure thing. All right. Well, then we can talk along the way. And Quirrell is going to start leading you, and begin describing what he is pursuing. I will just move you for the record as he talks. You see, I am a part of the well, I wouldn't say I'm a part of, no, more so I am in cahoots with the Council of the Swarm, as they are the ones who seem to be most aligned with my academic pursuits at the moment. And I currently, if you're at all aware of the state of the world at the moment, we are in a very tense situation with the Mantis and the moths in the Radiant Cavern. There's a lot of tension right now. As you know, the Swarm is a place where bugs of any kind can go and prosper with very little fear of trial by combat, unless they choose it, like yourself. But right now, I believe that the war is about to break out anew. I'm sure you're aware of the war that goes on and off across Hallownest, but I believe it is about to go back in full swing. And I believe I have a way to get us a leg up. There are ancient texts, ancient little notes hidden around that speak of something beyond the borders of the hive. Moly, people are not supposed to go to the hive.
No.
What?
Like the hive?
Yes, the hive. Yes, I know they're a bit of a closed-off faction, but believe me, I have connections. I can go and investigate. This could be something big.
Like a big problem, or
Potentially. How isn't that exciting?
Moly is standing here, looking at this man, going, "Wow, what a freak." I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Quirrell keeps walking. Yes, and I do believe that beyond this hive lies something of great power, but also something of great intrigue. I want to go and find it and harness it, but I can't do it alone. For safety's sake, or at least the council wouldn't let me go alone.
He sort of glances back behind for a second, sort of like, here's the look up at Quirrell. So like, you have to run this by them?
Essentially. It's quite exhausting work working alongside the council. There's so many rules and stipulations to abide by. But yes, they said if I wanted to, I need to assemble an expeditionary force, and, well, I'm sure you can tell. He kind of like pulls at the cloak he wears around his neck, the kind of, raggedy cloth strung together. I'm a bit short on cash at the moment. Scholarly exploits in the middle of hyper-tense political situations are often overlooked and not given the funding they need.
He like debates asking for a second, like, you think the council would want me going on anything important, but stops for a second and thinks, They might actually prefer if I'm out of their hair. So he sort of just starts digging around in his cloak, pulls out his remaining 10 geo of his allowance, and just sort of like shows it off quietly.
Well, the thought is appreciated. I see we're both, broke, as it were.
It's like not a bad allowance.
Sorry, repeat that.
It's not a bad allowance.
Yeah. Yeah, I never even got an allowance in the first place. All I've known is a paycheck. One moment. I am prepping the next map.
Oh, I like Quirrell and Moly a lot.
Yay!
I am grinning.
I hoped you guys would like my Quirrell.
I'm grinning so
I love
wide for
you.
very specific reasons.
This is so good.
I can't wait for the rest of the party to get in on this.
Quirrell begins walking with you. Hold on, I gotta refresh my Roll20 real quick. Sorry, things are bugging out.
I get it.
Quirrell begins walking with you, nearing your house.
Bugging out.
Bugging out. And,
Bugging out.
he's just walking. He's walking, and the conversation has been a lot slower, as Quirrell clearly has gotten to the part of the thing where he is not enjoying himself, in terms of the conversation topic. But yes, I am looking currently for an expeditionary force. As much as it pains me to say, I do owe the council a great debt, so I am obligated to share my findings with them, but as he kind of like takes a second and pauses underneath this overpass, he looks up at this ceiling, this cliffside hanging over you that this little settlement has built houses underneath. He watches as a bit of water drips from the rock above, and takes a step forward, keeps leading you home, and looks at you and just says, "Well, I am more than happy to share my findings with them, but I do fear what they're going to use it for. And I am looking for impartial allies to help with a scholarly adventure more than anything. But when I do offer you this, I do need to be honest. Are you okay if what we end up finding ends up being something used for war?"
Oh boy, that is a question Moly is severely unprepared to answer.
Mm-hmm. I can give you time to think on it, of course, but it's an important question I needed to ask.
Yeah, is like time okay?
Yes. Yes, I can give you time to think it over, of course. Yes, I can't expect anybody to make a decision like this in one day. It will be an expedition across all of Hallownest, after all. That's a very long journey. Quirrell's hands start, like, shaking a little bit as he keeps walking, leading you home. And as you get closer, you notice the shaking kind of getting a little worse.
Uh, are you okay?
Oh! He kind of looks down at his own hands, noticing that his hands are shaking as well. Ah, yes, of course, I just, he takes one of his hands, and, the one that was kind of, like, on your shoulder, or, like, nearby you, leading you, just takes it, grabs his wrist, prevents it from shaking. Yeah, apologies, one moment. Oh. I just haven't eaten much today. Is all. That's nothing. I've gone without. I've gone
Oh.
without food for a while.
D- me and Grandma probably have some stuff. Like, this one's my house. Come on.
No, Kuro kind of stands there. He looks and I couldn't impose. I just offered you a potentially life-threatening journey. I wouldn't want to impose more than that, truly.
Hey, I mean, like, you gotta come in anyway if we're gonna ask about me going, and it's like rude or something to have a guest in and not like offer them something.
You know, when you phrase it like that and phrase it as a practical thing, Quirrell looks at you and he's, well, I suppose that makes sense then.
Yeah.
Which house was it?
He's the one who grabs Quirrell's arm this time and just sort of like drags him over to the house. It is this one, correct?
Yes, it is that one.
Yeah, it drags him over.
Yeah. You enter the house.
Hey, Grandma!
Oh yeah. What? Well, try not to yell a little bit, so because your mic ate it.
Sorry, I have a guy out here.
A guy? What kind of guy? Is it a solicitor? The sign says no solicitors.
No, he got his ass beat earlier.
What the hell is he doing out there? Get him in here!
Molly just drags Quirrell inside.
As you drag Quirrell inside, offering a house full of family, tension, something, and a warm meal, he looks at you throughout the whole time, just kind of with a vacant stare. Like, he's not entirely sure how to feel about being offered something like this at no cost. But he does eat the food, and he does talk to your grandmother. Eventually, after convincing her that Quirrell isn't a scam artist, and he provides some paperwork, including a connection to a friend of hers, she ends up believing him and letting you go on your way with him whenever the time for the expedition comes. And as Quirrell departs off in the night, sending him off after a fine meal, we will end our session.
Yippee!
Yeah. Yippee!
Holy shit, you did a lot of damage to Markov!
How close was he? I need to know.
Oh, he was like halfway down the first health bar.
Oh my god.
Oh, damn.
But wow!
Oh,
What a good session 0!
Oh, Moly rolling a nat 20 and a 6.
Yeah, just to clock fucking Quirrell over the head.
Just to clock Quirrell over the head. I'm so happy.
I also love Moly saying he got his ass beat while Moly is barely standing.
Oh yeah, no. Moly is standing here suffering, but do not be mistaken. Do not be mistaken.
Do not be
This
mistaken.
loss with Markov and the something like 40-minute scolding that happened does not at all dampen that victory from earlier.
Of course.
Of course.
Okay, so the way we're gonna do fan art, if you want to go to the other scene, cats, you can just go to the fan art live channel and pull them up and stream the browser to us so we can see them.
Okay. You're gonna have to say that, but slower.
Okay, first off, stream your browser, the Roll20, to us.
Okay. Yeah, that one. This one. That's the correct one, yep.
You got it.
I'm
There we
doing
go.
my best.
Now go to the fan art live part of the Discord server.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And there should be an open in browser part at the bottom of the bottom left of the thing, and it should open in this tab specifically. Because we don't have an Imgur today.
Bottom left.
If you click on the images, you should see open browser.
Right click on each image and there should be an option in the drop down menu on the image itself.
Found a Moly.
Yeah!
Oh!
A
Does he
little
have
buzz! If Moly played to his strengths, he has a mace bug!
We also
Is
hell
got
is the
yeah.
Twitch game?
I believe so, yeah. Oh!
wait, I should
Oh! Look at
Moly
them!
Grandma! Moly Grandma!
Who are all of these by?
This is by Suave. The last one was, I believe, by Lil Pup, who has done some
The-
baller ass fan art.
the Moly with a mace was Jawsless.
Oh, that was Jawsless. Okay.
Oh.
We also got this guy.
Muscle
Muscle Mage!
Mage! Hell yeah!
This is so cute.
That
Muscle
one's
Mage.
by Pupcat.
Pupcat dude.
We also got
Vengefly defeated!
Fly King.
you wanna know the funniest part about them doing that? Let me switch the scene really quick, and we'll just
Focal stem unlocked, the one.
we love this. Anyway,
Oh, this is so good.
we also got a Beeble. We love Beeble.
Beeble!
Yeah!
Yo!
Oh!
Sagittarius fan art before it's even his session 0! Yeah! He doesn't
And
get one.
finally, one more Moly.
Hey, yo,
Molly!
Moly!
The
This is so
Sagittarius
good.
and this Moly were also by Pupcat.
Thank you so much, guys. I
Oh.
love them so much.
This is fantastic. Thank you so much.
I'm thriving.
I hope
I'm
we
thriving.
I hope we all had a great time, guys.
Yeah.
I had a fantastic time today. Chat, did you have a good time?
Better have had a good time. I'll get you.
Oh man. Well,
I hope you guys like Moly.
then we will call stream there, and before you hit end stream, we can raid surprise round.
How the fuck do I do that?
Oh yeah.
I've got it set up already.
All right.
I'll let you know when to end stream.
Can do.
Oh,
Good night,
this was
everybody. Have a
great.
wonderful-
Bye bye.
This was awesome. You did so good. I told you you'd do good.
Thank you.
Hope my camera was not too shaky for everyone.
I think you did great. I will probably be watching the VOD. Yeah.
I did my best.
And also, is that a time where I could watch? Moly is still sea gazer pilled. Probably, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
All right, y'all have a good time over at surprise round.
Bye bye, people.
Have a great night, everyone. Goodbye.
All right, hit